Libra, how are you? This is your tarot reading for mid-month of January, going into February a little bit, and going back a little to the beginning of January, end of December 2019. This channel is called The Witching Hour. My name is Michelle and I'm a witch. Welcome back. I got some white sage here for you guys, for me, and for our cards. Beautiful Celtic pagan deck called Sacred Circle Tarot, created by Anna Franklin, illustrated by Paul Mason. I'll show you the cover of the book. It's also the cover of the box. If you ever want to purchase these, they're wonderful. Beautiful cards. They go a little off the beaten path of traditional tarot, more down the Celtic pagan path, which is my ancestry. Partially my ancestry. I'm a mixed bag of things. Some Italiano, Irish, English, French, and Norwegian. This reading is for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and other placements in your chart like Venus, Jupiter, however you feel intuitively led to look at the sign of Libra for yourself, cross-watching, etc. Keep in mind that if you are cross-watching, you might want to reverse the reading and look at it as if it is for you, as opposed to the Libra that you're cross-watching about, okay? It turns out that way a lot. If you're the one watching it, it's your reading, regardless of the sign. This reading will cover the areas of love, security, and freedom, and at this point I'd like to call in the elements of earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. Greet and welcome the directions of north, east, south, and west. Welcome to this reading. This reading will cover the areas of love, romantic and otherwise, security, and freedom. In the area of love, the underlying energy we have is the Three of Discs. That is indicative of a collaboration, a collaborative effort in love. It could be a group setting like a family, or I'm getting the word tryst, like a three-party situation, polyamory, because I'm not getting a negative, like they're cheating on me kind of a feeling at all. No, but there's a three-party love situation. So it could be two parents and a child. It could be two people in a coupled relationship with the third adding, like a, almost like, is it an adoption? Is it a polyamorous type of situation, like a newcomer into the relationship, but it has a positive energy to me. So I don't know who that pertains to, but a specific energy like that. In the underlying energy of security, we have the Ten of Discs, so that's awesome. Tradition. Long-term security. Long-term security. Food, clothing, shelter, and meaningful work to do. It looks like you are standing on solid ground. Those are the words I'm getting, Libra. So very good. Very, very good. This reading is for enlightened Libras, which is why the energy, when you're cross-watching, usually person is trying to figure something out about somebody else or wanting additional information about someone else, but the reading itself is for you, and you're the one who's enlightened watching this video. So, for enlightened Libras, underlying energy in the area of freedom, your free will choices, your personal power, your life path. We have the Druid. So this is traditionally the Magician in traditional tarot. That's like the card for freedom. This is where you're manifesting and you're doing this. So something going on in the love department that I feel is, I feel like there needs to be this additional thing, this supplementation in emotional support, like you want to add something, whether it be a child or even a fur baby, you know, an animal, a pet. It's like you're bringing something new into the relationship. Because in the past, we have the energy, in the recent past energy of relationships, we have discord, the Three of Swords. And in the area of security, we have the King of Discs, the embodiment, the masculine embodiment of Earth, security. So it's almost like there's a missing piece here. There's a missing puzzle piece. There is a third opinion or a third addition to the mix that is throwing things off kilter, or there's like an unnecessary concern about what's missing. Also, that's also what I'm getting. An unnecessary concern about what's missing. It feels like something's missing, but there really isn't. I'm getting the impression you need to re-examine what you do have before you add what you think you want to the mix on the emotional level, because otherwise it's very secure. But somebody feels like there's something missing. Missing information, I'm also getting. There's something off here, I'm feeling someone saying to themselves. So let's focus on what you do have. And here in the reading, it's depicted as long-term security, masculine embodiment of Earth and security. You have all the tools available to you to create the life that you want. And in the recent past, there was fluctuation in the area of freedom, your choices. But this has a good energy to me. It's almost like considering your options between one and another thing. Okay, so some of you might be choosing between one person and another. One person has something more than this person does. This person has something less than that person does. But there's security with this existing relationship. So it seems like kind of embodying your energy, Libra, of the scales. Balancing. Equality, justice, etc. Temperance. And here you have feminine energy. Here's the counterpart to that male energy of Earth, the Queen of Discs, expression. This is where the feminine energy in this mix might be the one throwing things off, might be the one providing more security than you feel you are for your partner. Female boss, extramarital, maybe curiosity there. Perhaps you are in the feminine, wanting to bring in extra feminine energy into the relationship with a male. So like I keep feeling polyamory. So, and you're feeling, well, what am I doing? I'm adding something I feel is missing. Maybe what I should be doing is looking at what the problem is instead of trying to fix it with something that might not really have anything to do with what the original problem is. So I do feel a bit of confusion, a little back and forth, a little bit of everything is so solid and stable, but I might be throwing things off kilter by taking this into consideration. In the area of security, you have the Chariot. You have the King of Discs, the masculine embodiment of security and Earth. And you have the Chariot, victory. Victory. I feel that some of you have won something. Some of you have I feel this as an absolute. Some of you have just gotten a divorce settlement. You have won in court regarding a divorce settlement. And you're going to, this has a lot of feeling of justification in it for yourself. So it's like you feel very vindicated. You feel like, and I feel like you're going to take part of that settlement and create a business for yourself. It's almost like you're going to create your own empire. And the recent past in the disagreement, in the divorces in the past, and you feel much more solid, secure, stable. You even feel like a sense of forgiveness, like your capability of letting go the past is just grown exponentially. You're truly free now, emotionally, mentally, and now you have this freedom to express your true self, your true path, to step on to your true path right now. It's like this is what's happening right now with some of you. Feel that very strongly. Divorce settlement was given to you, and you're starting your whole new life over again. Maybe with a new person. Because what we have in freedom, in the current energy, is the King of Cups, the male, masculine embodiment, divine masculine embodiment of water, the emotions, emotional maturity, you meeting this person. So it was like this up here in love is the feminine earth meeting the divine masculine water. A new partnership is what I'm feeling. It's what's in the mix. In the future of love, we have the Eight of Cups, abandonment. So it's almost like you are going to choose between the two. For some of you, you have a choice between two, and you're going to choose between the two. You're going to go for the more emotional freedom, emotional maturity. You are going to leave the security behind of the old partner. That could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You may have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your chart if you're feminine. This might be earth sign in your chart if you're feminine. And you're heading into leaving that old masculine earth energy behind because of this emotional maturity. It's like this win, this victory, whatever it was for you. For some of you, it's in court regarding a divorce specifically. Nothing beyond that. For some of you, though, that's like that victory win, that court win regarding divorce is what cleared the way for you to be with this person, for you to be with this new partnership, either romantically or business-wise. A lot of you have been given like free license creatively. It was hard for you to decide the creative outlet and expression of what you would be producing, where you would be going. What you needed was that emotional stability, and that's what the finances have provided you with, emotional stability. And that's where the victory lies with you, and it's given you this freedom to leave behind and forgive, even to leave it in the past, the feelings from prior relationship or connections, and leaving them completely in the past. You're completely free emotionally because of the financial stability. And you are winning. If you don't know this yet, you will be. You will be finding out. And we also have the Four of Discs in the area of security. So you'll be able to hold on to it. You might feel a little bit like you're grasping. Scared, insecure, like, will this really stay? My feeling is it absolutely will. Some of you do have to put out money to someone else. And you still have financial stability, but it's less than what you had before. But the emotional freedom is worth it. So some of you are receiving, some of you are giving finances. But it's creating stability for both sides. It's almost like you have to kind of split things down the middle and make it even. And it might not be exactly, oh, well, I wish there was more. Not in a greedy sense, but it's like I wish it were more emotionally fulfilling for me to have what I think I deserve more, but it's okay because it's like there had to be created an overall stability for both parties, and that's the way it is, and it's like you're kind of like letting it settle in your mind. You're like, okay, it's settled. I'm not going to cry over spilled milk. I'm just going to move forward. I have enough. Okay, and I'm not going to complain. That's what I'm feeling. I have enough and I'm not going to complain. You might be receiving this message from someone else saying, It's okay. I have enough. I'm not going to complain. You know, let's just move forward. Let's just put this behind us. And in the area of freedom, the future card is courage, the Two of Wands. You are moving away from making decisions about your life path that have to do with practical reasons. You're going to do the more, you've got enough practical security, physical security, and now you're going to move away from making decisions based on material security. You're going to start making decisions based more on your spiritual calling and emotional security. That it's just like, I feel that very strongly. You're going to start making decisions, Two of Wands, your path ahead, based more on your emotional security, which is almost out of character for you, but it's like such a new and welcome way of living your life now that it's like everything feels new. And the smaller settlement for you doesn't compare to the emotional freedom that you have now in abundance. So it's like, this is the way it should have been all along. I feel that the emotional security is more important than the financial security, and I have enough. I'm not going to complain. I'm going to move ahead. I've still got my plans, my solid plans for the future. I'll just be implementing them in smaller increments. Absolutely feel that for you guys, because I feel so self-empowered now that I don't care if I'm working with a smaller amount than I was before. Doesn't matter. What matters is my freedom. Freedom is worth more than money. That's what you're feeling. And it's pretty much winner, winner, chicken dinner here, guys. So it's like you really don't. I don't feel that there's anything for you to complain about. You're really on solid footing. I don't see any cards here indicative of anything unsatisfactory. That is in the past. That Three of Swords is in the past. It's already gone. It's already gone. It's like, you know, I feel that so strongly in your energy personally, that you're like, I'm not going to waste any time being sad about stuff that's in my rearview mirror. I'm going to forge ahead with less than I thought, but I'm just so happy. I'm so happy to be with this new person, or I'm so happy to be in this new venture. I get to have free creative expression for myself, my life, my family, my children, I'm feeling, myself. I get to be the star of the show finally. I get to be the queen of my own castle, is what many of you are feeling. And I want that king that makes me feel emotionally fulfilled, or the reasonable facsimile thereof. Like, maybe I'll be married to my work, but I'm going to be truly devoted and in love with my work, in love with what I'm doing. And that energy is going to help you, like the magician, like the druid, create and manifest a person who embodies that higher vibration of being in love with work. So you might draw in a love partner through what you're doing. And because you were so in love with what you were doing, you're going to bring in somebody who matches that energy perfectly and is like the perfectly suited for you. Much more so because of the contrast in their personality than the other one who is much more similar to you. It's like the one that's different is the better match emotionally, and it's more fulfilling and satisfying. You guys are going to be wicked in love. I can feel it. And it's going to be scary to go on that new adventure together, but it's like scary exciting in a good way, you know? Not in a bad way whatsoever. It's like, it's just really good. So the overall energy for your reading from Witch's Wisdom Oracle is the magic circle, protection. It's like, see, you've got that stable, secure energy around you, and it's like, it is enough. It might be small, but it is enough. All my assets are protected. My heart is protected. My mind is now protected because I've let go of the past. I've truly let it go. I'm scared and excited about the future, but I'm so happy about it. It's a small step, but it's a significant step. I feel safe again. I feel safe again is what I'm feeling. And the underlying energy of Witch's Wisdom Oracle is that of homecoming. Homeland, foundation. And what's interesting about that is right under the magician, Nope, sorry. Wow, you've got a lot of good cards. I was thinking of Virgo's reading, who had foundation underneath their last card. But yours is foundation, homeland. Some of you might be moving back home, or where you've always wanted to be home. Like, you know, I feel it like it's connected to your ancestry. I feel like British Isles or whatever would be my homecoming. If I were to go back to the British Isles, I'd be going back to my ancestors, to the actual physical land where they lived, where I come from, you know, where my physical body has descended from. So I feel that for you, and you have a solid foundation. You might just pull up stakes and move, and that's the scary, exciting thing. But you're protected. You might have to start small. You might be in a very small place, but it's like it's the whole world to you, and it feels like amazing. It feels amazing. That is the overall energy I'm getting for you, Libra. And so I feel like good luck for you. It's all good luck for you. You're in the midst of a very good, small, self-contained energy of good luck, fortune, modest. It's modest, but it's liberating. It's modest, but it's so fulfilling. It's different, but it's a better match. It's like all of this is like the trade-off. It's like it all carries your Libra energy of scales. It's like, oh, this bad thing happened, but look what it gave me in the results, in the long term, in the end results was so much better than what I had before. So that's what I'm getting for you all, enlightened Libras. Wonderful, good energy. Yes, wonderful. I hope you enjoyed that. If you would like to connect with me for a personal reading or to donate to this channel, those links are in the drop-down box below this screen. Please like, share, subscribe, and share this video a lot, please. And check out my video library. Look at all the other videos for Libra. They're timeless, regardless of the date they were made. And see if anything resonates for you. And I think that's about it. Okay, Libra, from my soul to yours, much love and brightest blessings. Take care. Bye-bye.